The Amway Riverbank Run is set to occur in between our early morning rain and a few pop-up showers. It's kicking off in just a few minutes.
Well, sunshine is actually going to peek through some areas, but we have more pop-up showers this afternoon. We'll have the full forecast for the Riverbank Run ahead.
You cannot run down an innocent man simply because you're trying to capture him.
New video from Michigan State Police showing the moments leading up to a man being hit by an unmarked cruiser. We'll show you the footage and hear from his family. Plus, a surprising discovery by a homeowner working in their yard. How local authorities responded after a live grenade was found.
From the station with the most local news in our West Michigan, Fox 17 Morning News at 7 starts right now.
Good morning to you, West Michigan. I'm Lauren Coomer.
And I'm Reese Cole. Thanks for choosing us here on Fox 17 Weekend Mornings.
Yeah, it is going to be a nice day for those runners who have been training for this moment. Yes, I think, just being out there with not too hot of temperatures, no humidity really.
Yeah, nothing to worry about there.
Kind of good.
Yeah, it's great for the runners. I'm personally not a fan of it, and I'm not running, so it doesn't favor me in any way. But the rain is gone. That's the good news. Just an isolated shower here and there through the afternoon. And then we'll start to trend clearer tonight, and then more sunshine ahead for the second half of the weekend. But the majority of the rain already moving out. What's in northern lower Michigan is going to try to wrap back around and bring us that chance. You can already see a few showers in Newaygo and Mecosta counties this morning. Those are light. Those are going to be short-lived. We're not going to see much more than a few hundredths of an inch of rain here today. So Grand Rapids, right now we're going to be getting ready to see the runners get going here shortly. Already blocking off the roads, you can see with the officers and traffic guiders there to lead the way on the 5K that just started about 1 minute ago. We take you to Lakeshore. We do have the cloud cover, but a few breaks on the horizon. The clouds are really focused over the lower peninsula here today, and then things will trend drier later in the day. 49 in Grand Rapids, 49 in Hastings, 47 in Greenville. A few of us still around that 50-degree mark, but the wind out of the west-northwest, 10 to 15 already, and only getting breezier as we go throughout the day. Keeps us with clouds, keeps our temperatures on the cooler side as well. We're finally sunny by late evening, sets us up for clear opportunities tonight for another round of northern lights. And then Mother's Day looking pretty good as well. We'll have the full details coming up in a few minutes.
Busy morning for downtown Grand Rapids. Obviously, it's the Amway Riverbank Run. It is going to be affecting a lot of people when it comes to actually runners and spectators in and out of downtown Grand Rapids. For instance, you've got the Amway Riverbank Run 5K, which steps off, I believe, at 7:30 in the morning. And you can see that it mainly affects all of downtown Grand Rapids, but it also closes off downtown Grand Rapids by 7:30. And then there's the west side, which will be greatly affected with the 10K, which steps off between 7:30 and 8. Lots of cross streets, lots of intersections affected. And then the big race, which will affect streets from downtown Grand Rapids southwest all along the Grand River, past Millennium Park down to Johnson Park, and then back on Market Avenue and other roads. And that will be in place during the 25K. And this will come and go when it comes to intersections that will be opened and closed. But before it even starts, ramps are going to be closed 6 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And so that's going to limit your access to downtown Grand Rapids. You better get in there early or listen a little bit. I'll give you some options. 131 northbound and southbound, the ramp closed to Pearl Street, the ramp at 131 northbound and southbound at Market Avenue, and the ramps at 196 at Market Avenue at the Grand River. All of those closed starting at 6 this morning because of the race courses. And so what about access from the freeways with all those ramps closed? 131 at Leonard Street, Wealthy Street, the downtown exit 84B, all of them will be available to you. You have to find your way into your place to where you're going to be parking. And 196 from Lane Avenue exit or the Ottawa Avenue exits or College Avenue, all will help you get into downtown Grand Rapids from the freeways. There are streets in downtown Grand Rapids that are going to remain closed until about 12:30, and that would include Ottawa, Lyon, Pearl, Lewis, Market, Wealthy, and Cesar Chavez Avenue. All are part of the streets in the downtown area closed until 12:30, and then they will remain closed until 5 p.m. These streets for cleanup. Monroe Avenue between Michigan and Lewis, Pearl Street between Monroe and Ottawa, and Monroe Center between Monroe and Ottawa. And that's how it's going to be looking all morning long in Grand Rapids for the Amway Riverbank Run. I'm Rob West, Fox 17 Traffic.
All right, Rob, thanks so much. Well, we're taking a look. That 5K run race just took off for the 47th annual Amway Riverbank Run in downtown Grand Rapids. This event, specifically the 25K, is the largest road race in the country, and there are more than 10,000 runners competing in all of the events today. Well, let's head to downtown Grand Rapids. We find our Thomas Cook there joining us live. And Thomas, we saw those 5K runners just take off, and now we're shortly away from the 10Kers. Tell us what's going on down there this morning.
Yeah, people have flooded downtown in the last hour. Like you said, Lauren, the runners just took off. A lot of spectators went with them, following them around the racetrack, and a great morning down here in downtown Grand Rapids. We are joined now by Corwell Health President Ali Kiora. And Ali, how special of a morning is this for you?
This is an amazing morning. This is when you think about Grand Rapids, when you think about West Michigan and main events, this is one of the main events. As Corwell, we just want to be part of this. It feels really special.
I know Corwell wants to be so involved in the community. This is another way they can do that. What all is Corwell doing this weekend at the race?
So we provide all the medical care. So God forbid you need any help from us. Well, we have our medical director, orthopedic surgeons, sports medicine physicians here on site. We have many tents along the route.
For you, just to see all the people that come down here and the support that this race gets, how cool is that for you to experience every year?
Not only so cool, I was thinking about running it this year. I've run it before, and I'm regretting my decision of not running it. I'm ready to maybe go home, change, and go for a run.
Hey, maybe we can get you a bib and get you out there for the 25ers. We got just about an hour, so should be a lot of fun. Ali, thank you so much for the time. It should be a great morning here. We are just about an hour away from the 25K race getting started. So many people down here in downtown Grand Rapids. And Lauren, you can just tell a great morning for this race.
Yeah, you can see the excitement through people as they're walking by you, Thomas. Now, Thomas, I want to know if you're feeling left out now, not being able to run that race this morning.
I don't know about that. Maybe someday, but you know, this is just such a cool event, Lauren, and you get to see all these people, and so many people have so many different stories about why they're running, and that's one of the coolest parts for me. So we'll send it back to you, Lauren.
We cannot wait to hear more. Thanks so much, Thomas, for being out there this morning. An explosive device was found in a Van Buren County yard while the homeowner was doing yard work. The Van Buren County Sheriff's Office says they responded to the home in Columbia Township yesterday evening just after 6:30. Deputies say the homeowner told them they found it potentially buried in the yard. It looked originally like a training grenade, but further investigation from the Kalamazoo Department of Public Safety's bomb squad determined it had been modified and was turned into a live improvised explosive device. Investigators believe it had been there for multiple years. The device was taken to be destroyed by bomb squad technicians. Do you recognize this man or vehicle on your screen? Kalamazoo Township Police are asking for your help in looking for this suspect in connection to an armed robbery at a gas station in Parchment. We're told it happened at 6:30 yesterday morning when the suspect entered the store on North Riverview Drive. He demanded money while pointing a gun at an employee. Police say if you know anything, contact their department or Silent Observer.
Where's the Burger King? Burger King! Get on the ground right now!
New body and dash cam footage from Michigan State Police showing the moments before and after Samuel Sterling was hit by an unmarked cruiser in Kentwood last month. The 25-year-old was accused of absconding from probation, leading to a chase that involved several agencies. He died 5 hours after being hit. Fox 17's Matt Whitko spoke to his family, who say they plan to fight all the way to the end for accountability. Now, we do want to warn you, some of you may find this footage disturbing.
Bro, please.
25-year-old Samuel Sterling heard crying out for help in more than 15 minutes of body and dash cam video released Friday by Michigan State Police.
Sterling! Get your hands in the air right now! You're about to get tased!
It shows the morning of April 17th. State police say the agency's 6th District fugitive team was trying to arrest Sterling on outstanding warrants in Kentwood. He ran, was hit by an unmarked police vehicle.
It was even worse.
Sterling's parents were shown the video by state police hours before it was released publicly.
This Mother's Day is going to be the hardest Mother's Day that I'm going to have to work with.
The MSP member who was driving the vehicle that hit Sterling wasn't wearing a body camera. The vehicle wasn't equipped with an in-car camera either.
You cannot run down an innocent man simply because you're trying to capture him. So we're very, very confident that the Attorney General will do the right thing.
Our society is tired of watching this type of behavior where officers become the judge, jury, and executioner.
In the video, you can hear an officer radioing for medical aid about 9 seconds after Sterling was hit.
Get an ambulance. Come get an ambulance here.
MSP has concluded its investigation into the incident, and the report has been sent off to the Michigan Attorney General's office.
This officer needs to be charged. There needs to be a very loud bell that is rung for all of us, but especially the officers that break the law like this one.
Attorney Ben Johnson, who is representing the family, also says they plan to proceed with a civil case.
This family deserves full and complete justice.
That was Fox 17's Matt Whitkos reporting. The trooper driving the vehicle involved remains suspended without pay. His attorney has told Fox 17 previously that the trooper had no intention of purposely harming him. That full statement is up on our website, fox17online.com. Now, we did receive a statement from MSP Director Colonel James Grady. He says, quote, "We will continue to be transparent in this investigation and will fully cooperate with the Michigan Department of Attorney General as they begin their review. The Michigan State Police has a proud tradition of service through excellence, integrity, and courtesy, and we intend to uphold that standard," end quote. Fox 17 did reach out to Attorney General Dana Nessel. Her office has confirmed she has received the report, saying she will, quote, "conduct an extensive evaluation of this matter, balancing the need for the family and public to have their questions answered with our obligation to carefully review all of the evidence, facts, and applicable law. Whenever possible, we will keep the family apprised of our progress and will make our final determination available when this investigation is complete." Governor Gretchen Whitmer also sending us a statement saying in part, quote, "The death of Samuel Sterling was unacceptable. My heart is with his family and the Grand Rapids community." It goes on to read, in light of video footage showing a departure from MSP protocols and the high standards of the department, my expectation is the state of Michigan will take steps to terminate the trooper's employment if criminal charges are issued. This morning, we're also learning the 17-year-old boy who was hit by a Kent County Sheriff's Office cruiser last month has died. That's according to the attorney representing the Dodgett family. The Kent County Sheriff's Office previously said Riley Dodgett was in a stolen car being pursued by deputies on April 8th. The vehicle went off the road near Division and 32nd Street in Wyoming, hitting a number of parked cars. Two people from the stolen car got out and ran. One of them was Dodgett, who was hit by the cruiser. He was hospitalized that day due to injuries to his head. Family has requested dashcam video from the chase be released. In a statement from the sheriff's office on April 23rd, they say Dodgett was unintentionally hit. MSP is investigating. It is 7:12 this morning, still ahead. Recovery continues in Southwest Michigan after Tuesday's tornadoes. How one community is banding together to clean up. To our Saturday birthdays this morning, we want to wish a very happy 8th birthday to Ariana. Hey, Beckett, you're turning the big 3. Happy birthday, buddy. We have Ellie, a teenager today, celebrating her 13th birthday. Jace is turning the big 12. We hope you get lots of ice cream today. Hey, Kendall, you're double digits today, turning 10 years old. Happy first birthday to you, Nash. We hope you have a special birthday. We'll celebrate your child too. Send an email to mornings@fox17online.com with their name, age, birth date, and photo, and we'll be sure to celebrate them right here on our morning show.
Well, welcome back. We had a sweep of rain move through, only lasted about an hour in the Grand Rapids area, and it brought us 17/100ths of an inch of rain, which is not that much, but along I-94, we pushed up to a third of an inch in Battle Creek. Notice, though, once you get out to the east, especially along US 127, rainfall totals barely got over that 1/10 of an inch mark. Big Rapids and Ionia, just 8/100ths of an inch. So it wasn't a major rain soaker. We are seeing a few showers start to build back in Mecosta and Newaygo County. That'll move into northern Kent and Montcalm County here shortly. But the majority of the rain is now off to the east, and it's setting us up for a dry day. I would say most of us will stay dry. Here's the sunshine in South Haven. That is what's going to stick around along in south and west of I-94. Van Buren, Barry, and Cass, even parts of Kalamazoo County will enjoy the sunshine today, while areas, especially along I-94 to the north, see this. Mostly cloudy skies, a few breaks here and there, but it is going to be predominantly cloudy until we get to around 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon when the clouds start to push off to the east. We'll see temperatures this morning south and west warm up a little more. Already 53 in Benton Harbor, 49 in Hastings and Grand Rapids, 47 right now in Hart and Greenville. Here's the wind, though, too. Along the lakeshore, gusts already to 25, sustained 10 to 15, and inland areas 5 to 15. But that wind is continuing to ramp up. So we started those races at 49 degrees, continues to only get into the low 50s by 11 a.m. Best chance for any stray shower will be weak, short-lived, and minimal in terms of accumulation. And it'll be between 10:30 and 11:30 here today. But the Riverbank Run continuing now should be good to go the rest of the way. Winds continue to ramp up here this morning into the afternoon. Sustained winds will push to 20, gusts to 30. Even this evening, we see gusts to 25 miles per hour. It takes a pause overnight tonight, goes quiet for a couple of hours, and then tomorrow it's out of the west-southwest. Not as strong, but it brings temperatures back into the 70s. Here's the rain that's continuing to wrap around, as mentioned, those stray showers coming in from the leftover of that system, giving a pretty good comma hook to it here as it continues to squeeze off to the east. There's those stray shower chances into the noon hour, maybe pushing into about 2 or 3 o'clock, but by 6 or 7 p.m., we're back to sunshine. Then we get into tomorrow. We're going to see more sunshine, a few areas of clouds, but not much. Rain just misses us to the north. Only area that would see rain, we could say Big Rapids to Saginaw off to the north. It's not until early Monday morning that West Michigan really tracks our decent chance for rain. And with that, Mother's Day looking pretty good with highs in the low 70s. 71 on Monday with the shower and storm chances. More rain Tuesday, more rain Thursday night and Friday, but it looks like the rain and storms aren't going to be impacting our temperatures. We look at that 8 to 14 day outlook, and it's a lot of equal chance there across the country for above or below normal temperatures. We look quite seasonable here next week, and it looks like that'll continue through the week after that as well.
4 confirmed tornadoes touching down in southwest Michigan Tuesday night. In Portage, it was an EF2, just 1 mile per hour shy of being rated an EF3. Other tornadoes include an EF1 in Union City, an EF2 from Colon to Sherwood, and another EF1 in the Dowagiac Twin Lakes area. Now, spotters did report a second tornado in Kalamazoo County that night. However, the National Weather Service says right now it does not have enough evidence to confirm that. Crews might be back out to survey pending new information from emergency management. In the meantime, cleanup continues. Our Max Goldwasser has spent each day in that area since the tornado hit, showing us how the community is moving forward in Portage.
Your heart can't help but break when you look around and you see all of the damage left behind from Tuesday's tornadoes here in Portage. But in the middle of all this devastation, you see something that's beautiful. Friends, neighbors, even complete strangers working together to help this community heal.
It's the sound of recovery. Just about everywhere you look in the Oak Brook Estates Mobile Home Park.
Some ice water.
Wow.
Anybody wants any?
Someone needs help.
The garage almost was tipped over from the house next door, and that tree over there kept it from coming in into our house.
The tornado took Linda Poveda's home with it on Tuesday. She and her husband with an uncertain future ahead.
You know, at our age, it's hard to start all over again, you know, and the kids say, well, you can come and live with us. No, you can come live with us, but it's something to not have your own home.
Miguel, do you want to grab this?
Their home might be gone, but their sense of community
We're headed that way, right?
is very much still intact.
You see on the TV people going and helping and all that, and I didn't think that that would ever happen here. But there's tons of people.
A citywide effort in Portage with 4 groups of volunteers moving debris to the curb in the hardest hit areas.
Oh, just to help people out, you know. Everybody needs a hand.
Jason Raudenbush came with a few of his co-workers from the Home Depot in Portage, and Tammy Ziegler,
Just the one spot.
she came with her husband, just trying to help in any way they could.
It's overwhelming. We walk up to this and we were like, okay, where do we start? You just start with the first thing in front of you, I guess.
You can call it a labor of love, or maybe a love for labor.
Hey, squats. That's the one positive. I'm getting my exercise.
Either way, Ziegler says it needs to be shared now more than ever.
You know, there are people out there that love you, you know, that people care. And sometimes you feel like there isn't any, but they just come out of the woodwork when you need them.
That was Fox 17's Max Goldwasser reporting. The city of Portage tells us it is continuing to try and get other cleanup efforts organized. You can find more information on their Facebook page or through the tornado recovery section on their website. Both can be found up on our website as well, fox17online.com. It's 7:22 this morning. Still ahead, a California homeowner had to deal with an unbearable pool party guest. That story and more coming up in your Weekend Wake Up. Welcome back. A bunch of bears have become regular guests at a California homeowner's pool. They have a particular fondness for destroying the owner's pool floats, all caught on camera. As Jeannie Most reports, it's all becoming a little unbearable.
It's a bear pool party in a people pool, but the owners don't bear a grudge.
Definitely the bears swim in the pool 3 to 5 times a week.
A mama bear they call Maddie and her 2 cubs are regular guests these days at the home of Ricky Martinez and Brian Gordon in the foothills of Los Angeles County.
They've killed unicorns, dinosaurs.
Like this inflatable unicorn, but after a young bear dragged it into the pool, well, this is how it ended. The bears have destroyed at least 5 or 6 floaties, not to mention the floating pool lights they've chewed up. They've lifted and licked the fryer, climbed the big tree. Maddie has used it as a back scratcher. When a delivery of patio furniture arrived, a bear tried to open it. When the guys first moved in a year and a half ago, they were a little nervous, but now
We love living with them.
the humans could feel like they're the ones being observed in a zoo, especially when the bears get right up against the glass.
You can see how long their claws are.
And then stand up like a person. The guests at this pool party have been known to not just play with the chlorinator, but to actually run away with it. To replace the slaughtered unicorns, the guys opted for a bear inflatable. And if the bears eat their own, well, the owners plan to just grin and bear it. Jeannie Most, CNN,
We'll give him props if he makes it to next week.
New York.
It is 7:28 this morning. Still ahead, more than 10,000 runners are in Grand Rapids this morning participating in the Amway Riverbank Run. Our sports director Thomas Cook is giving us a live look at those events. Runners are setting up for that 10K race right now. Now on Fox 17 weekend mornings, we're taking a look at those 10K runners, part of the Amway Riverbank Run. They are off and running. This is the second race of the morning. The 5K walker is coming up, but Thomas Cook will be updating us on what we're seeing down there so far.
And conditions are improving for the run as well. All the rain's been gone for the last few hours. Pop-up showers this afternoon. Mother's Day forecast looking even better.
And 36 men incarcerated now hold college degrees. That's after earning them from behind bars. How the director of the program is hoping it provides a path forward.
You're watching Fox 17 Morning News.
Good morning to you, West Michigan. I'm Lauren Coomer.
And I'm Reese Cole. Thanks for joining us on Fox 17 Weekend Mornings.
Yeah.
The Amway Riverbank Run is already occurring. The 5K's been underway. The 10K just getting started. And thankfully, weather's favorable for it.
Yeah,
for
for those
runners.
runners specifically. I was going to say for myself, maybe not so much. Maybe for you guys out there who aren't out there watching the race or running the race, you might be a little chilly.
Yeah, you'll need a jacket if you're headed out towards downtown Grand Rapids, really anywhere in West Michigan. It's pretty good as the 10K runners clear.
And they're off. Look at them. It cleared out pretty quickly there. But people have been training for this event for so long, too. So I think they know what they're doing when they get out there and they set up.
Yeah, absolutely. The 25K gets started just under an hour.